drag out. Is it going to be enough to get Trump out of office? I doubt it. Is it enough to
I agree. I
bloody him?
with you
Absolutely.
So what happens in 2020 when all the, you can do the commercials, Donald Trump investigated for bum, and how you have the hearings saying, yes, I did do business with Donald Trump, and yes, he blah, 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 or he said this, or he did. They're just going to keep this going until 2020 because they can't win an election, and that's the end of it.
Yeah, that is their goal. They are going to drag this out so that hopefully they can use it as a tool in 2020. The problem is they're not accomplishing anything. They're not getting their own jobs.
Do they have to accomplish anything?
No. I mean, other than the investigation, they have nothing
people
to
really
hang
care?
their head. They will if Howard Schultz runs. Because Howard Schultz will drag off enough votes that this won't be enough to.
What if he doesn't run?
If he doesn't run, it's gonna be tight. I think there's going to be people that will make a lot of noise about it. But here's the thing: they can run the commercials all they want. They can run it on CNN all they want. The fact of the matter is, Middle America does not consider CNN trustworthy, does not believe anything the Democrats are putting out. So unless they manage to get rid of the Electoral College, they're still going to have to convince Middle America that they can do the good job for them. And they've abandoned them.
Do you know what's very interesting about that? Electoral collegely, if there's such a word, Trump still wins. Do you know that?
Yes.
Because if you look at the polls, yes, he gets trounced in California, New York by, 20 points, whatever, 10 points.
And that's why we have an electoral college, because New York and California are never going to vote in policies that are good for Iowa and Kansas and Texas and
Exactly. So when you look at it's no slack. Personally, I disagree with you a little bit. Yes, it will be tight, but I think Trump will win because of two factors. I think that history does repeat itself, and what happened in 99, 20 years later, will happen again. Because, first of all, people are sick of the Mueller. Let's end on this. Your assessment. Mueller comes up. Really nothing there. We already know that, or they wouldn't be panicking. There's nothing there. And then they do more invest. People are going to say, it came up empty and now we're having more. It's just, it's really a bankrupt party. That's really what we're looking at. A party really that is bankrupt.
And they've shown this over the last few weeks, because ordinarily, when a special investigation is concluded, the only information that is released is about people who are charged and what they are charged with. The government does this on purpose because you don't want to infer that these other folks did things bad if you cannot prove it. The Democrats are pushing for everything to be released because they want to use this nonsense that can't be proven in court to try him in the court of public opinion.
That's all there is. And I don't know. We'll see what happens, but it's very interesting. Last question. This will be the last question. What do you think of the old adage, it's the economy, stupid? I think that all things being considered, I think the economy will still be relatively strong in 2020. What happens then?
The economy is still going to be strong. In fact, there were predictions today that the economy is going to be going strong into 2021.
Where'd you get this from?
CNBC had some experts on.
Okay.
Reliable. And the thing is, the people who the economy is going for, the people who are doing okay, again, it's Middle America. New York, California, Connecticut, they're going to complain all over because their taxes went up because they can't deduct their high state taxes anymore. You're hearing that all over the place now. But that doesn't affect the majority of the country. So I think that for Trump, the economy is still going to push him over the top.
I think you are correct. Until next week, take care, Dr. Lopkin.
See you then.
You've been listening to Carnivore Radio's podcast. You can catch us here every week. Carnivore Radio is part of the Exvadio podcast network. You can listen to the podcast at blogtalkradio.com/Exvadio. If you want to be part of the conversation, you can listen to us live every Friday at 4 o'clock on WESU 88.1 Middletown, Connecticut. You can also catch us online at WESUFM.org. We look forward to hearing from you, and see you next week.